Not without our supplies.
Hey, it's the Bud Man and Booger Show. Hey, it's the Bud Man and Booger Show. Every day they live, cracking jokes, staging pranks and shit. Bag of dro, we go smoke, yeah, we up in this bitch. We on the Bud Man and Booger Show.
That's what's up, Budman and Booger. Happy Friday to everybody out here. What's up, Sacktown? What's up, world? What's up with it? What's up, Jamie Jones?
Man, different toilet.
Man, I feel like you haven't been on the show in a minute. People have been asking, like, where's Jamie Jones at?
I know, man. It's really hard being the boss in this place.
You can check him out, Sativa Sports Talk, right?
Yeah, you can check out Interesting Media.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I've produced a few commercials, a couple of videos, a couple of how to grow videos, a couple.
Yeah.
They're making me earn my money, man. I can't sit in here with you and have fun. I gotta get your show off the ground as well and get it out to the whole world. So I've been plotting and planning with that. I've been eating a lot of edibles and smoking a lot of trees.
That's always good.
You know what I mean? I'm just a pimp with no hose, man.
That's always good. Look, we got our friends here today. Speaking of eating some edibles.
I love our friends.
How's this camera over here? Is this camera all right over here on this one?
Camera
one?
Hold on.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That's me. Camera one. I'm working on. Oh, I got it. Here we are.
There it is.
Give it to him.
Look what we got, ladies and gentlemen.
Canapa.
Yeah, they are in the building today.
Goddamn right.
We're going to jump into that, but real quick, like, this is something that came up before we get into the medicated stuff. This is something that came up with me and Jamie Jones. We were talking about this earlier. We were talking about chocolate and peanut butter. Okay. When I go the non-medicated route, do you guys do non-medicated just out of curiosity?
We do,
You
actually. Yeah, you just need to make a special request.
Okay, all right. I'm ready to make a special request. But here's the thing: me and Jamie were talking about Reese's, right? Mm-hmm. Or for some people might call it Reese's. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. But around this time of year, you start seeing it everywhere because it's Halloween time. You know, people are trying. It's the biggest candy fucking selling holiday of the year, right? Next to Easter. So you know, I tend to like break down and get me some Reese's. You know what I mean? I try to save all the candy just for the medicated stuff. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna eat the candy,
make it worth your while.
Yeah. But sometimes I just can't fucking resist the good old peanut butter cup, right? But it's really disappointing when you bust out a peanut butter cup and it's like a fucking bad one. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
A deformed one.
Yeah, well, not just deformed. I'm talking about like when I open a peanut butter cup, right, and I peel off that glorious little wrapper that it has, that little jagged fucking circular paper. When you peel it off and you see a little grease on the bottom.
It's old.
Do you ever see like where the peanut butter's just like?
Oh, we got to get this mic up. Hold on.
I got it. Go ahead.
Do you ever see like when the peanut butter's just like peeking through the chocolate and
Yes.
it's not always solid
Yes.
chocolate all the way on the bottom?
Yes, but
Irritates
you
me.
always see grease. You always see that like little bit of grease.
on the
Is
paper,
that grease?
the little cardstock.
I mean,
yeah.
you guys do chocolate. Like, is that grease? What is that?
So it's natural oil.
It's
usually
the oil
from
from the peanut.
butter.
Okay.
Chocolate itself is actually oily as well, so it could be from either or.
Okay, so I'm thinking that you got to, when you're getting a peanut butter cup, you got to get the fucking grease in there, dude, because if it's not greased up, it's like it's stale. It's no good.
Now the ones that are like kind of powdery when you bite into it, that's really a letdown. Like I
Fake
really
peanut
want
butter
to.
cups.
Those Justin's organic ones.
I want to throw it at the store window.
all natural.
I'll tell you the biggest candy nightmare of my entire life. I was about 15 years old. My parents had moved me from Connecticut to Arizona, so I was already fucking pissed
Yeah,
off, right?
poor
You know what I
kid.
mean? I'm like, this sucks. You know what I mean? And so my parents were actually lagged behind on the trip, and I was about a week ahead of them, and I ended up at my grandparents' house. And I don't know about any of you out there if you've ever stayed with like the elderly, they don't clean out their cabinets very much, right? No. So me and a 15-year-old boy, I'm like hungry. I'm looking for some munchies, if you know what I mean. Oh shit! I think I just broke the microphone. Just came apart.
Shouldn't do that. It's a talk
Hold
show,
on.
for God's sake.
Oh my God! What happened? There we go. I
You
got
found
it.
something
I got
expired?
it. I fixed it. So I start going through the cabinets. I got the munchies like a motherfucker, right? I've been sitting in my grandparents' house watching nothing but fucking golf on television. That's it. It's apparently it's the only channel they would get is golf.
That's a fucking
And-
terrible day
And
right
they
there.
didn't even have yeah, dude, it's fucking worst shit ever.
I would lose my mind.
The worst week of my life. I love my grandparents, but goddamn, that sucked. So I'm sitting at the kitchen table. That's where the TV was, and it's a little tiny little like stupid TV, right? So I'm sitting in the kitchen in an uncomfortable kitchen chair, watching this TV and watching golf, and I'm just like, this sucks. And it's I go outside and get my little smoke on, right? Secretly, come inside and like I'm hungry. I start going through the cabinets. Nothing but like dried fruits, oat bran.
Stuff from 1986.
It's shit that you are not going to eat as a 15-year-old kid. So then suddenly I look in the very top cabinet. I couldn't fucking believe it. There it was, right in front of me. A giant Costco-sized box of Snickers bars.
Oh,
I go,
Grandpa was getting down.
it was like I heard the angels sing. It was like, hallelujah.
that's probably her secret stash for like
Yeah.
her sugar levels, though, man. Just in case if they get low.
Right, I'm feeling low. Time for Snickers
Were they
bars.
full-size bars or snack size?
It's like when Grandma turns into Joe Pesci. Thank God she's got Snicker bars. you
Get
know?
a Snickers. You get a
So
little
So here I am. I see this box of Snickers, and I'm so excited. I fucking grab the box down without even looking at it. I just grab a bar out of this box. There's about 20 fucking Snickers bars in there. I fly one open, pop it right in my mouth.
Oh, I know what happens here.
And this shit fucking disintegrated and turned to dust in my mouth. Dust. It was like biting into a mummy's dick. I mean, it was fucking. It just
crumbled.
It just.
It was ash.
Just poofed right there. It was it. It was a wrap. And I'm like, what's happening? I look at the wrapper, and it's got a picture of Snoopy on it. Snoopy. Fucking Snoopy.
Damn, dude, that's
It's
throwing it back
fake
before my
Snickers?
time.
This was probably 1995 when this happened.
Oh, wow.
It expired in 1981.
Whoa.
I called it. I said the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, 1981.
Grandma was holding
So
out.
now
I
being,
wouldn't have been mad at you if you'd have punched her in the stomach.
now being
I think you'd have been in the right.
being is it that you're somewhat of a chocolatier, right?
Right?
You know what I mean? Like how like in 1981, it takes a while for chocolate to go bad, doesn't it?
It depends on the quality you're starting out with.
Yeah. Okay. So it's probably not that high quality. I mean, Snickers
Probably
bars.
not.
It's not a
No.
Twinkie, bro.
I'm sure
Yeah.
dark
Yeah.
chocolate lasts longer than milk chocolate.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It has a little bit longer shelf life, but again, it just always starts right back to the kind of coca that you're starting with.
Hey, Coca.
I mean, what?
Okay. All right. Anyway, enough about my my terrible chocolate story. Let's
but
get
my
in.
wife loves these Canapa chocolates.
Oh, my God,
she
they're
got
so good.
a sample or two at the grand opening of our place. That's
Okay.
when it was, right? When you came on the
When
show.
I came in, I didn't even
And,
expect it, man. I woke up from a nap expecting to come in and do some business with a dispensary, and they're like, "Hey, we got a live show going." I'm like, okay.
You're like, what's happening right now?
What's happening? Yeah.
So this right here, you guys handed me the dark chocolate sea salt and almonds, and now I'm really excited about this because this is like fancy shit right here.
I love the packaging. It's something
Fancy.
you'd see at like C's Chocolate.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got
Thank
nutrition
you.
facts on the back.
Definitely
Yeah.
high end.
You guys used a good company for the packaging for sure.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
Now, I am diabetic, right? I'm
Okay.
not a very good diabetic. As you can obviously tell that I'm talking about Reese's like I just had one, and I did. But now I've been told that I should probably stick with dark chocolates and stuff like that. This I can roll with this.
So the
Right
cool
here.
part about all of our chocolates, actually, they're all low glycemic, vegan friendly, diabetic friendly. They're actually used for people who have the medicinal purposes for the medication. So it's very tender to those kind of patients who need it for the medication.
No sugar spikes.
Now,
Definitely not.
how did you start making this?
Okay, so
What's the story
I
behind
am
it?
most definitely not behind the scenes in the kitchen.
Okay.
For sure. I am responsible for the product package design, but
Oh, good job.
Great.
Thank you. Actually, our fantastic chocolatier that we have in house, her name's Iris. She is absolutely amazing when it comes to creating all kinds of confections, and this was one of her initial masterpieces. When we went through R&D at the very beginning, deciding what product we were going to produce, this was the number one. We did a lot of surveying of people in the industry, letting taste testers get a little trial, and that was the one that everybody was raving about. And honestly, it's our best seller.
And I got to tell you, most of the time, and this is just in my experience, just my opinion, when someone has packaging this nice,
It's legit. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? But like, and then you taste it, you're like, okay, like the packaging's a little better than the stuff. Your guys' chocolate is fucking kick ass, dude.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're pretty proud of it.
It really is. It's really good chocolate.
And you work with the delivery service, so it can be delivered right to the doorstep
It
discreetly.
will be very, very soon. I am currently working on that. I'm waiting to hear back from Russell, so it could be coming to a door near you.
Hurry
very
up,
soon.
Russ.
Nice.
Right, get on it, Russ.
you need
Pull
to
the
tell
trigger.
Russell.
Pull
You
the
need to tell
trigger.
Russell.
I did see this product in a couple stores. Can
Which
you
ones?
remind me? A couple.
Here
We're
in
in
Sac?
about 60 different locations between here and the Bay Area.
Wow.
Locally here in Sacramento, we're in 1841. We're in Valley Health Options. Let's see, what else is on?
Collective Effort.
Collective Efforts.
Jamie's fridge.
Jamie's Fridge. Y'all heard it. You can go to
Booger's
Jamie's Fridge.
stomach.
We're in all the dispensaries up in the Foothills area. So Foothills Health and Wellness, Highlands Health and Wellness,
Pure
all about
Life. All natural.
All natural, that's
But we're
right.
in All About Wellness too,
And we
which
are
is
in
in
All About
Midtown
Wellness.
here in Sacramento.
We're in Sprouts.
Awesome.
Oh, and North Star. We're at North Star as well.
Nice. That's one of my favorite dispensaries.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You named quite a few of my favorite dispensaries.
Yeah,
so.
almost like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working
great.
on getting them into Trader Joe's
You know, we're working on it too. Walmart, Costco, but
next year.
Wholesale.
That's right. That's right.
Once it becomes recreationally
Couple
approved.
good votes in next year.
There you go.
Now we're gonna get a little bit crazy, okay? Do you guys want to get crazy?
Every day of
Let's
my
get
life.
crazy. No, I'm not crazy. Let's just get nuts. Let's get nuts real quick. It's so corny.
That's what I had last time. Those are so good.
Yeah.
I think we should play a little game. I could throw it and see how many you can catch in a minute.
Oh, do you want
How
to do
about
that?
We can try.
Yeah.
But I don't
I
want
like
it to
it.
go to waste, though.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, we
I'll
can't
just
waste
tap
this.
out on
This is
that
too,
one.
this is too good. But yeah, Booger, let me tell you something. Booger, he subscribes to the caveman diet. He likes to eat, stick with the meats and cheeses and everything else. But nuts, he does. Booger, you love nuts, don't you?
I'm nutty for nuts.
He is.
That's right.
I like
He is.
Who doesn't like a nut?
In the mouth.
in their mouth.
Yeah.
Every now and then, you know.
She
it's
knew
not
where
too
I was
bad.
going with this. I like
Set me up for
her.
that one.
Yeah. So, but no. But in all seriousness, like Booger really does like nuts. Like he literally like chews and fucking eats nuts all the time. And he's like, "You
You guys
hungry,
can share
bro?
that one.
Are you hungry?" And I'm like, "What is that? A fucking plain almond?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't fucking want that." This
you, though.
they are good for you.
Yeah.
And here's where you can eat something that's good for you
How do I open this?
that you know wouldn't necessarily eat
child
without the
proof.
chocolate.
It's Jamie proof.
Stoner proof too.
Canapa medicated. Oh, you guys call them coconuts. That's cute. I love that. Are you munching some right now?
Get out my personal business.
You're a
bro.
sav,
You
bro.
know,
You're a sav.
One of the best things about that, actually, and you know, it's all the rage, is microdosing. It was the whole entire reason that
Yes.
we came out with this. Is each almond is actually just a 5 milligram bite, right? So it's great for people who want to medicate steadily all day long, feel happy all day long.
Any plans on doing anything with peanuts?
Right now, we have a couple of things that are in R&D, but I guess I can let the cat out of the bag
Might
a
as
little bit,
well.
right? So we've actually got like a couple of different versions of Twix coming out, and one of those is more than likely going to be peanut butter Twix.
Whoa!
Um,
Now you're speaking my
The
language.
caramel ones we just tried today, and Iris nailed it. It is on point. So
Super
next-
delicious.
hopefully we'll be coming in here with those soon.
Iris, will you marry me and my girlfriend? I mean, my wife.
She's single, just saying.
Which one do you like better, Booger? The left or right Twix? Out of curiosity.
Well, I'm right-handed,
So a right Twix.
so
Okay.
it's easier. It's
So
closer.
bring the right ones.
Okay.
And,
Only.
yeah.
Got it.
No, I
10-4.
only asked about the peanuts because I can't have, I can't eat, like it's all about me, right? Just cater your entire fucking company to me. I can't have almonds, but Booger can, so he gets to enjoy them all
love
the time.
almonds.
And I never do.
This is
Enjoy.
almond state.
Do you guys want to see me have a
packed
fucking
in
weird
there.
reaction? Let me eat one of those.
What happened?
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. I'm not
Today
going
I'll go
is
get
not
my
the day.
son.
No, I'm
I'll
just
go
kidding.
get my son's
Do it with somebody
EpiPen.
else's product.
Yeah, right? No shit. But dude, yeah, Booger fucking went crazy over these.
Good.
Budman and Booger.
High
Who
quality.
is our
product
lovely
there.
guest that just walked into the studio?
I know we were getting to that.
We're being dickheads right now.
Oh yeah.
She's not in the conversation yet.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I was gonna kind of try and separate, but we can combine if you'd like to combine.
Combine.
Let's
Yeah.
combine like Voltron.
We're a
Yep.
party here, bro.
This is the
like Voltron.
bail bondsman that bailed out Sean Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Naughty girls.
right.
Bell Moms.
Now,
Yeah,
I don't-
yeah.
Naughty girls,
She's
Bell
the one that
Bond.
helped us get everything
Yes.
in motion.
Now I don't.
That was kind of your missing puzzle piece a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know the story about activist Sean Thompson. He's an advocate for the homeless. He's
got pie.
I'd like to call him the people's pie.
Yes.
She saw
I
me.
loved you getting
He
pie.
smashed a pie in the face of Mayor Kevin Johnson, and contrary to what the news might tell you, that he's not a homeless guy. He's not some crazy wacko off the street.
He's a veteran.
He's a veteran. He
He has a
Works
job.
hard.
He
and
works.
and he goes to these boring city council meetings to try and get shit done, which I commend you just for that. Not just having the balls to do something like that,
Taking the time.
but I watched one of those meetings on the internet, and it is fucking
They're
boring,
painful.
dude. Like I don't, like
Yeah.
I was a journalism major. I had to do it for a whole year, bruh.
Dude,
Not my forte.
hats off to
I'll
anybody.
get stabbed in the eye with a pencil or something.
Seriously.
It's like, there's a lot of people out there that are like, I would love to help out the homeless, and I would love to do this, and love to do that. It's like, okay, you want to learn, you want to help the homeless? Like, go to the city council meetings, and they're like, fuck that. Like, I don't blame you for saying fuck that. It's boring. But this guy, he wants to help people so much that he will like, and like Armando, like our buddy Armando downstairs, he goes to these meetings and to stand up for the rights of homeless people and people that have nothing. To me, those are like the real heroes of this world, and we got to shout him out. And thank you for helping to get him out of jail, because let me tell you something, he's not a criminal.
And that's one of the reasons why I got into bail bonds is I saw a lot of people in the justice system needing help.
Yeah.
And bail bonds, you don't think of helping people, but for
you help big
for
people,
a
big
situation
time.
like this, it really was me helping him, and that felt amazing.
Salute to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Power to the people.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, man, like I that's one thing that I would never want to fucking be at is jail. So thank God people like you
People
help.
only call me when they are in jail.
Right, they only
I
call
don't
you
hear
when they
from people
need
for
ya.
weeks, and then all of a sudden,
I bet you hear the best stories. The best. And the worst.
And that's naughty. And that's naughty girls. KNOTTY
Yes, sir.
girls, not naughty. Some of them probably are. She's probably helped some prostitutes, but it's KNOTTY, naughty girls.
thank you. for
Nice.
So
clarifying.
it's a female business or
It
like
is.
a group of female
This is your group.
bail bonds.
This is your group.
It's a one-woman
You
show.
are the naughty girl.
I am the naughty girl. Yes.
Now,
Nice.
I don't know about you guys, but when I think of bail bonds, the first thing, and this is just me, the first thing that comes to mind is Dog the fucking bounty.
Yeah,
I was waiting
exactly.
for it. I really was
That's
waiting
exactly
for
what I was
Right,
thinking.
but here's the thing, and
Boo.
like for me, someone
Fuck Dog.
who watched, yeah, I know, right? It's like I used to love Dog, but then he's like said something fucked up about black people, and you're like, damn, bro, you're making it hard for me to like your show right now,
he
man.
said it about his own family. That was the worst
Yeah.
part about it.
Yeah.
That was retarded.
He
Yeah.
pissed off a
Well,
lot of niggas that loved him.
Right?
And then did you see him go on Larry? It was fucking like Larry King or something, and Dog is like, and Dog is sitting there like, I want to be, when I die, I want to be buried with slaves, and it's like, dude, slow your roll, bro.
Stop, bro.
Slow your roll. Just say you're sorry.
Give away the shovel, bro. You keep digging deeper
Right,
and
yeah,
deeper,
yeah.
dog. Just go.
It's
Just
like-
go to Hawaii.
And it was just so cringeworthy. But and here's the thing, like I lived in Hawaii for a long time, so like I know like he's a big deal there. A lot of people, so he has a lot of fans, but he has a lot of people that hate him. But the people in the bail bonds industry, it seems very vocal.
That is not bounty hunting. That
Right.
is not how it is. That is for the show, which I
Yeah.
get.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
Scripted.
So what
That
is
is
something that
not
maybe that's
bounty
about that
hunting.
show that would not be what's something that's like fucking bullshit when you see it on the
Okay,
show?
when they roll into a neighborhood 5 deep.
Right.
Okay, like literally, that's not how it goes down. It's maybe you and 2 other people, and you're hoping you don't get shot because everybody thinks you're the cops. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just like that's not how it is. Like you don't have backup. You don't have the cops. You don't. Like they roll into a neighborhood, everybody's standing outside, everybody knows who they are. No. That's not even close to how it is.
So if you need to go pick somebody up, do you go do it yourself?
I have
That's
to.
gangster,
That's
girl.
my business. Like that's my money.
She's tough.
So do you know some moves then, right?
I do.
Do you know how to do like a chokehold?
Yeah.
Do you want to put Booger in a chokehold?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I just ate McDonald's.
I know, even better.
Oh, man.
Even better.
I wouldn't
How
do that to
often
you.
would you say you need to come look for someone?
I've been
Is
open
it-
3 years now, and maybe I've had to actually go after people maybe 3 times. I've gotten really lucky.
Yeah,
You
man.
got
I'm
some good
about
clients.
2 months away from losing one.
Okay.
So here's the deal. No one understands what bail bonds is. I let you out. I'm responsible for you, and if you don't go to court, man, I get the bill.
Right, yeah.
I am 100% liable.
Yeah.
I don't get to make payments. I don't get to
You just get charged. Hey, yo, $9,000 for him.
90.
90.
90.
I'm about to lose 40,000.
So who are your favorite customers then? Like what's the charge that you like?
Everybody who shows up to court.
And pays. Here's 10% up front. I'll go to court.
What's your favorite criminal, man? I'd like to know.
Right now, it's got to be Sean. That's
Oh,
mine.
yeah,
That's
okay.
mine. I'm like, when I, as
And
soon
you
as
can't
I
really
heard
call
that-
he's not a criminal. He's only a criminal because they charged him with something. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like that motherfucker is a cool dude. I love him,
When
man.
I heard that story, I was like, oh my God, I need to help.
And I go through and I've been reading a lot of the things that pop up on the internet, but people just don't understand like because what the media tells you about him is such fucking bullshit. They don't tell you that he's a vet. They don't tell you that that he's this advocate for the homeless. They don't tell you that he knew Kevin Johnson they'd see each other all the fucking time.
That's the
Kevin
media
knew
for
who
you.
he was hitting.
Absolutely. When he
him.
shoved that
Yes.
pie in his face, it'd be like, it's like someone, it's not like some stranger. You know what I mean? He didn't just randomly walk up to him and he didn't know who the fuck he was. He knew who he was. The mayor did not think he was a fucking terrorist or anything like that. So that's bullshit.
Right.
So for anyone to say like, oh, well, he beat the crap out of him because he didn't know who the fuck he was, bullshit. He knew exactly who he was. And
My cannabis, sea salt, almond chocolate is awesome. Sorry.
just admit that you got hot. You lost your temper and you beat someone up. I could see why he'd be a little upset getting a pie in the face out of nowhere, but it's a fucking pie. It's delicious. Did you ever have coconut cream pie? You guys should make coconut cream pie fucking candy. Chocolate coconut cream.
We're working on some savory items first.
Yeah?
Oh, yes.
We got
Ooh.
some cheesiness.
We've got
You got some Hennessy with weed in it?
That's a good idea.
Actually, there is a place up in Colorado now that's infusing beer.
Really?
Right? Yeah, I just read about it yesterday. It's
Get
pretty
some-
badass.
Yeah. So, and how do you feel about that? I mean, mixing the alcohol with the medicine.
I feel like no matter what, as long as you're being responsible about it, it's a-okay. I'm
Yeah.
not going to judge one way or the other. I mean, what's right for me is not right for someone else. vice
Libertarian.
versa. But just be safe. Be safe. That's all I ask. Be
Okay,
safe. Be
I'll
smart.
take that answer. Now, what are these beautiful things right here?
Oh, get ready to get excited, folks.
Some amazing crumbly.
This is a Canapa Crumble.
You like how I'm balancing both these interviews right now?
Oh,
I'm
my
going back and
goodness.
forth. It's like fucking tennis right now.
Right?
So these are now. What is this? This is some crumble.
Canapa Crumble. Yeah.
Canapa crumble.
The flavor is listing on the bottom.
It is the
Oh
moon
my
cheese.
God.
That is some moon cheese.
That's our indica right now. We go
How's it
through
made?
Dibs on that.
It is PHO based.
PHO solventless. All of our lab results are available on SC Labs. I know you guys are big fans of SC.
Shout
We
out.
love SC
Right,
Labs.
we
Matter of
love
fact,
SC Labs.
me and Matt from SC Labs
No,
has
I
our
love
own.
Matt from SC Labs.
We have our own podcast starting this week.
Stop it.
Me and him doing called Can Nation. So look out for that, people, because
I love him.
it's gonna be big.
Do I get
I'm
to
feeling
guess?
it.
Can I be a
Heartbeats
guest
in
on there?
On like show 50.
Show 50?
No, I'm just playing. Of course you are, bro.
52, man. Show 52. That's the one I want.
So yeah, our crumble has been a big hit. Actually, we released our first couple strains about 3 months ago, and we literally blow through it faster than we can make it. We got
Good
into
problems.
the point where, right? I know, darn
It's a
it.
good problem to have.
We're going through about 2 kilos a week that we're making, and
Okay.
the flavors just, I mean, they hit hard. The flavor is impeccable.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I could taste it just smelling this.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Yeah, you feel it. It's good
Well, you
stuff.
guys want to see this one too?
How
Look at
many?
that-
How
look
many?
at that bugger right there?
How many weed people have you gotten out of jail? Any?
Oh yeah, many.
Plenty.
Many.
I would say that's probably your number one customer, huh?
Has it dropped off this last year or so?
It has, just because of the prop.
Good.
What was that? 47 that passed,
Good,
making it a
good.
misdemeanor.
That's
But a lot of people still mail it through the post office.
Oh,
and
they get busted
Yeah.
so easy.
But I also know a lot of people that still get away with it. That are
Shout
good.
out to all my friends.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Keep mailing that shit. Keep mailing.
Keep going, because you can just call me.
Fake
I'm
return
good.
address.
Hey, people in Mississippi need good weed.
Yeah, well, I tell you, there's a lot. No, there's a lot of fucking happy mailmen out there.
Yeah.
I don't know where this whole going postal thing came from, because I've seen a lot of smiling
Oh,
mailmen.
God, almost every one of my friends have lost a package without getting arrested,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
have lost just the package never made
a
it
couple
there.
nights of
And that
sleep.
was a mailman.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's fucked up because they want to call in and see what happened, but not know
Right.
too much. It's
Right.
like, fill out this paper. Oh, okay, bye.
No, I know, right?
Next thing you know, the mailman's coming to their door like, "Hey, man, you got any packages you want me to send? You sure?
You sure?
I'll take them
I
personally
got
just for you."
bro.
The first red flag that they always look for too is there a return address?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
If there's no return address, they're like, there's something in here good.
Fake return addresses, guys.
Yeah.
UPS stands for United Pot Stillers.
I always called them United Pot Smokers, but I mean I like that one too
Pot
because
stealers.
I've never had to lose a pack like that. But
Yeah.
I imagine it happens all the time.
We actually have a staff at our office who came to us from UPS, and she said, "No shit, we opened that stuff."
Yeah,
of course. Of course.
That is
Yeah,
great.
I had
It's too much.
Go
It's
ahead.
a subculture.
It is. I actually bonded out a guy from South Carolina. I knew he was from South Carolina. And it was just a small bond. He got out, paid in full, was flying back and forth from South Carolina. DA out here got a word that he had 2 strikes and tried to give him 25 to life for mailing a box of weed.
Holy shit.
So he didn't come back.
Out
Isn't
to
that-
get 'em.
Back. And
Isn't
so,
that the stupidest shit you've ever heard of,
yeah,
though?
Yeah.
25 to life.
You know what I mean? It's a fucking plant.
I don't
for
blame
Christ's
you
sake.
for not coming back, but now I owe 150,000, so we need to take care of this. So, and it was really easy, honestly. Okay, so a lot of people won't believe you, but when your bail bondsman calls you up and says, "Hey, we can take care of this. I just need to prove you're out of the state."
So let me ask you this: being a bail bondsman, with the possibility of cannabis becoming legal here in California, is that going to fuck with your business a little bit? Like,
Oh,
would
for
that
sure.
make you kind of against it, just out of curiosity? And it's okay; you can answer honestly.
Honestly,
okay.
originally I was for Prop 64.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I started talking to a couple people in the community, and all of a sudden I'm looking at all the actual small details, and I might be a little bit against it. I smoke. I would love for it to be legal
Yeah.
everywhere, by all means.
Right.
It hurts the business. The more you legalize shit, I come out of business.
I
And
lose
Right.
The more you
customers.
make felonies, the misdemeanors, I come out of business.
There's still going to be those idiots that
Of
are
course.
misusing it, though,
Of
and getting
course.
hammered and getting in
But,
accidents, and you can deal with them.
But each little thing and spike in crime affects me.
Yeah.
So
It's-
immediately, I'm
Yeah.
a small business. I'm a one person.
Right.
I'm not a corporation.
Right.
So as soon as the crime drops, I drop.
It's very interesting to me to hear all of the different opinions from the different areas of this industry.
Right.
You know, because there are growers that are like, "Fuck that," you know what I mean? Like, I my whole life, I've risked my whole life and everything for this.
Yep.
And what the fuck am I gonna let someone just come in out of nowhere and take over what I've done?
Yeah.
You know, and that I've risked my life for, and you haven't done shit to earn. You know what I mean? So I get that.
Yeah.
You know, but then you know, it's like beautiful things like this.
But
You know,
look
it's
at
like
everything though that the government has regulated. Look at it all. We are so regulated as a people, we can't even speak out for ourselves because even that is regulated. So the more you regulate
True
shit,
that, sister.
the less we have a voice. It's all laws and courts and taking and suing people.
yeah.
Why can't we just do right or wrong? Why does it have to be regulated?
Because they want to make it difficult so they can just win every time.
and make
There's
money.
more money.
It's
Yeah,
all
they gotta figure out where they
money.
get
Our
their
economy is based off of
Profit
just,
before people.
That's
Yeah.
my business. People, it's freedom. You pay me to be free. That is it. There's no justice. There's no right or wrong to it. If you don't pay me, you're not free. That's my business.
Right.
Yeah.
That's ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I care.
This
Very
reminds me of the
cut-dry.
latest Anonymous video. Have you guys seen that yet?
No, what's that? What's that? I love those fucking videos,
dude,
by
it
the
just
way.
came out. They basically declared war on our government.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but you don't know if is that real anonymous or is that like an 8-year-old with a computer? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I watch those things all the time because I'm like, oh, it's so like fucking like comic booky when you see that. If you've ever seen the anonymous videos, they come, yeah, there it is. They got the mask, and you hear that music like, dun, 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 dun,
I need
dun,
to
dun.
start watching those. Maybe I don't.
And they have those computer voices like, "Hello, this is anonymous. We have now taken over your computer." You know,
It was
like that
trippy
fucking
how much-
voice.
It was trippy how much it caught wildfire after V for Vendetta, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it's just a symbol of hope now. I kind of feel like it's the actual people who are trying to give the voice to the lesser people who can't speak for themselves because we're all heavily
They
regulated.
do.
so.
They've done some kick-ass stuff, but it's like, but anybody can make one of those videos, so
Oh,
you never
yeah.
know if it's
If
legit
it's
or
fake
not.
or not, yeah.
But you know, I love how like they'll go after. They don't give a fuck who they go after.
No,
Like if
hell
you do
no.
something they don't like, they're like, "Fuck you. We're gonna go get you."
I think they released like some of the email names and lists of some of the Democratic people in office and Congress and in the House of Representatives. They like leaked a whole bunch of information.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're just continuing to fuck us over with laws and legislation left and right, no matter what the topic is.
Regulation.
Yes.
Have you guys received the proposition book in California?
No, I haven't yet.
224 pages. You better start reading.
Awesome,
Right?
not bad, but I'll start reading it. It's
did-
probably super small fine print though, huh?
And didn't the guy from didn't the villain from the Facebook movie, didn't he write that shit? Someone told me that. Is that true?
What?
Sean Parker.
Oh, Sean Parker. Yeah,
didn't
he's
he-
a co-author.
He's the fucking bad guy from the Facebook movie.
Yeah.
He's fucking Justin Timberlake, dude.
Yeah.
The guy was a dick in that movie.
Oh yeah.
So do the math, everyone. Let's
Put
do
two
the
together. Come on.
Let's do the math. And people listening are like, I like Justin Timberlake. No, dude, not in that movie. He was a fucking
real.
dick in that movie. I don't know if he might not be a dick in real life. I don't know, everybody. I'm a fucking idiot. But I'll tell you what. Everything
Fuck him.
everything I've learned from the movies and television, and he was a dick in that movie.
So basically, this proposition that's coming out for recreational marijuana is just
Yeah.
another Prop 19, pretty much, right?
There's two different bills.
Sounds good on the outside,
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
it's really
Alma.
not.
There, yeah.
Alma
there's-
that sucks, right?
One can like really fuck us, and one is like the proper way for us to go.
Well, I
And
hear
I
64 is not the way.
No.
Not the way.
Like, yeah, that's like towards commercialization
Yes.
and everybody regulating
And then you're
it,
gonna have
and it's gonna be like a
tax.
500% like price
You're-
increase.
You're, gonna kill the growers.
Yep.
You're gonna kill the
Yeah.
trimmers.
It's all gonna be
all of the
corporations,
people
no little people.
Yeah. Yeah.
but who built this industry?
The little
The
people.
The little people.
The little people.
So
and now
that's
the
why-
corporations wants to take it over.
so
So-
it's not fair for Walmart just to take it.
Right.
And Walgreens and CVS.
Okay, I just gotta interject really quick. So there's a cool 24/7 medical dispensary in the Bay Area called Malgreens. If you're ever interested, I saw that and found that out today. I'm like, that is fucking genius.
24/7?
Yes, they're 24/7.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Good
Some
for
people
them.
might drive 2 hours for that.
Shit, why not? Why not? I mean, you can't get your weed. Your hook's not hitting you
Jonesing.
at 2 in the morning. Shit, drive down to Santa Cruz, bro.
So for the average stoner, on the outside, it's like, yeah, legalize it, man. It'd be great. Let's do it.
Right.
But you got to read the fine
You
print.
got to be
Yeah.
educated.
Yeah, it could be like
Please,
Ohio.
yes.
Did you guys just bring up Ohio? Ohio had that legalization bill recently that didn't pass. But it was sweet. It was legalization recreationally. But in the fine print, they had only these 8 people
Right,
can
yeah,
own
yeah, yeah.
stores.
Yeah, so it was like only 8 people were gonna get rich. It's like there was
Well,
like
that's-
It's like an oligarchy or
Yeah.
something.
form an
they called it,
Illuminati
where it
for
was
pot
only, like,
in Ohio.
Now
You
you're
said
just talking
that
about
word.
the licenses that are going to be regulated between manufacturing, growing, selling.
True. We just been
Money,
seeing a lot
taxes,
of that.
more taxes,
Yeah.
more fees to apply,
I
and
will
then
say though, like a lot of the question that comes up for me is, you know, the entire movement towards legalization and decriminalizing is based upon the fact that people want to have more control and fair access, right? And with that, you have to take the good with the bad. You know, I mean, I have mixed feelings both ways, but you really, I mean, in anything, think about when alcohol became legal again. I mean, you had to take the good with the bad, right? You stopped going to jail for it, but you got to pay more, right?
Right. But alcohol did get better though, because that shit they were serving you in the speakeasy was gross. It really was. It was like you were drinking fucking jet fuel.
You're
My
getting
uncle,
fucked up, though.
I know
My uncle makes some good shine, bro.
He does?
We gotta get him in on here.
Out in the woods.
The sticks.
Deep out. Makes some pretty good shit. It's got apples and peaches in it, but it tastes really good.
We're basically modern day moonshiners.
Pretty much.
We are.
Essentially.
I was at Crockett
Prohibition all
Farms. I was at Crockett Farms last week shooting a bunch of video, shooting some corporate videos and things like that for them. And I saw roughly 4+ acres of greenhouse. That was fucking amazing. Like, I'm flying through with my drones and shit, 4K drones flying over these fields. It's fucking sick. But there's new regulations talking about that being that big won't necessarily be legal anymore.
Well, and then why? Why? Why
exactly.
not? Why do you have to limit how much we grow if it's legal?
If it's legal.
No.
Just a way to stay in our pockets.
Did y'all hear a while back, speaking back to Mayor Johnson, his campaign manager actually quit.
Yes, he started a venture capitalist
Yes.
firm that is focusing on medical marijuana,
Yes.
medical cannabis.
In collaboration with Miracle Grow.
Right. Yes, he's been in here. He talks to Sammy and George. I don't know if I can specifically call him a client yet. But he's been in here plenty of times. Can Accelerate consult with Sammy and George on that and setting up. And I hear things like $1.2 million grow operations, but don't quote me.
Maybe not.
Yeah, like big shit. Like Heidi just lost, or Heidi when she saved OG Steve's farm recently last week. The neighbor next to him actually didn't make it because he wasn't compliant through Heidi, I guess. So he wasn't fully. There was something he was missing. They cut down 1,600 plants. $3 million operation that went down like 2 weeks or a week before they did get pulled.
You gotta wonder who ends up with that stuff. when
They
that
bring it to the
happens,
dump.
you know?
They put it in the fucking dump.
They burn it.
Which I think is bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Where is that dump?
right? Right?
Fucking hey,
There's
what dump do you guys use? I'll be a dirty motherfucker walking through this.
Roll around in that shit.
Yeah.
Get high.
Fucking got some dump OG now.
some dump water OG.
It's that stanky danky.
But can you imagine being the fucking garbage man though? You're like dropping off some shit. You're like fucking having a shitty day. You know,
And you
the
find
bag
50
broke
pounds.
on you.
Right? Just some trash bags hanging
And
there.
just,
Like, what's in
just
these?
like, holy shit, what a come up, dude.
Let it come up.
You know what I'm saying?
Quit.
I quit.
Yep.
Like
I
everybody's
fucking quit.
everybody's running to the dump right now. They're like, fuck it, I'll smoke it, bro. Fuck it.
He went right back into the office. He said, fuck you, you're cool.
Fuck you, I'm out.
Let's smoke it.
I think we
Who's
got a
coming
movie
with me?
here.
Who's coming with me?
Got it, man.
I fucking love that movie.
Classic. Oh, it's so good.
You guys want to go outside?
I think we got a movie idea here.
I think we just
reenacted all
bit
of Half
another
Baked.
movie.
Yeah.
We just bit 2 movies.
I love the movie Half Baked. Me and Booger, we like fucking
It's
watch
been a
that
few
movie all the
years.
time.
I think I gotta throw it on. It's been
It's on Comedy Central all the time.
I believe it.
Except they bleep out a lot of
This
the
is
good
true.
shit.
That's
You gotta
why I
get the real
changed.
version.
You gotta get it
I
on.
got mine
Yeah.
on.
Look, signed
He's
by
got it
Jim
on
Brewer.
deck.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Is that Dave Chappelle's autograph?
Let's
or-
wrap the show and go watch the
Jim Brewer, we
Ain't that the way? Oh, Chappelle. Oh, bro.
we ate Cocoa Roos together.
I guess it's cool.
That's awesome.
Cool.
My name is Thurgood Jenkins. A lot of people say they didn't get high the first time they smoked weed. Not us. I was high. I was really, really high.
You do a really good impression.
Thanks, man.
Spot on.
I want to talk to Samson.
I like it.
Wow.
What did what Bill Cosby say about weed?
I don't remember.
She doesn't remember because I gave her the little flippity flap and zippity zapper. And then she went to the disease and sent the flowers.
What'd he tell Barack Obama?
Oh shit.
What did Bill Cosby tell Barack Obama? He says, Barack, you want to try some of this shit I got right here. It's going to make Michelle go zippity zappity. And he says, I don't think I need it. I'll tell you why. Did you see that picture of Michelle's booty? Fucking incredible. Seriously, did you guys see the pic? Like, look, here's the thing, man. They posted this picture of Michelle Obama, and I was like, damn,
She's
son.
in killer shape.
No, she really is.
She got ass.
She got
Okay.
cakes for days, bro.
Okay.
She could get it.
She's
I know.
definitely the hottest first lady ever.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Hand down.
And you know,
hands
say
down.
people can say what they want about President Obama, you know what I mean, about his policies or the way he's run the country. You know what I mean? A lot of people are upset with that, but I got to tell you, he's the fucking coolest president we've ever fucking had, man.
I agree.
Just just swag wise, you know what I'm
Sense of
saying?
humor.
Yeah.
Love
Identifies
it.
with the people a
And
lot.
Bill.
You know what I
better.
mean? Like but he's so cool. Like he can fuck you over. You don't even care. You're just like, fuck yeah, dude. You're
Yeah,
cool.
it's Obama.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. It's like, you know,
All right.
you could just. I don't know about you, but I could just totally picture him just blazing one up, though. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you
Oh,
haven't
there
seen
is
the
no
memes
doubt
all
in my
the time?
mind. There's
I
no
will
doubt
get
in my
high.
mind. I mean, he's the first president to say we're not going to allocate any more FBI funds to go after people.
I
with
will.
And
cannabis
Washington,
crimes.
D.C. is medical.
Right?
I think they're
Thank
recreational,
you.
too.
They are.
You
They
know
are.
he gets
Yeah.
the best shit.
Oh, yeah.
I will smoke with him one
No,
day.
hey, no.
And it comes from California, too.
Check this out.
Yeah,
Check this
believe
out. When I was in Bloom Room the other day, Brandon and I,
Yeah.
they had Obama Kush.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
some fire ass
What?
shit, not gonna lie. And I only had $12 on me. It was 15 a G, and I needed to buy lunch that day. I'm just like, I'm not gonna go for it. I was waiting to see if they were gonna offer me like a free gram, you know?
Yeah.
How they, I get them every now and then. I got 2 yesterday out of the 15 or 13 stops we
Killing me
made.
right now.
But
Next time.
I know.
Do you think that the White House got any of those, those 3 a.m. phone calls they always talk about? The 3 a.m. phone call. At 3 a.m.,
Guaranteed.
a phone rings at the White House. Hello? Hey, Obama. Can you give me some of that good Obama OG? Isn't that what it's called?
This shit over here in Texas is Bammer, man.
This shit's Bammer. I heard that shit you got in Washington, D.C. is nuclear. George, it's 3 a.m. What the fuck do you want? I told you I want some bomb-ass reefer, man.
You didn't just fucking hear me?
I just said I want you to send it my way.
Dude, that Harold and Kumar movie was so on point.
Oh, I know. When he smoked weed with George Bush.
Yes, that was so fucking awesome.
George Bush. Fuck, man.
You know
We
what I
should do another one.
You know what I can't wait for is Saturday night on Saturday Night Live. They're having a big old skit.
They're making fun of the debate,
The whole
right?
entire episode is supposed to be surrounded by the two, presidential candidates. It's gonna
And
be
the
funny.
debate. Oh,
It's gonna be funny.
You know, people ask me all the time, like, who are you gonna vote for in the election? I'm like, fucking nobody, dude. Like,
I'm voting for pizza.
yeah,
You gotta vote for
voting
someone. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
You
well,
have to vote.
yeah.
Not voting is worse.
But here, and I'll tell you why I'm torn. Because one, here's the thing. I like to do impressions of presidents, right?
Right.
And I just
how's your Hillary?
my Hillary will not ever fucking be good enough. That's the thing.
We gotta practice.
That's the thing. Like Trump scares the shit out of me.
He's psycho.
He's
Psycho.
scary, man.
How would that
Crazy.
be smart? How, in any way, would that be
No.
smart?
But I don't know. But like, I probably shouldn't get into it. But like the thing
No,
is
believe
like
me, we would start a whole debate.
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Don't
but
even get
I-
me started.
I used to say on the radio all the time that like Trump would be fucking great for comedy reasons. But like, and I forget which comedian I was talking to on the phone. But he told me, he said, he goes, I can deal with a few less jokes.
Yeah.
Right. Not voting is worse, people.
Yeah.
But we have
Vote.
there's 2 other candidates that people
out
don't
and
even
vote.
fucking know
Right.
about.
So
Green
then
Party.
pick
Jill
a-
Stein,
Jill
right? Is that her
Stein.
name?
Party.
Pick one.
There's
Yeah.
Jill Stein.
Plus, there's a lot of
I
other
fucks
things.
with Jill Stein. I like her.
And what's the other guy? Is it like a Howard or what the fuck's his name? I
Some
don't,
dick.
see, we don't even know.
And even more than
He's
the
gonna get
presidential
like
race,
64 votes.
Yeah, and even more than the presidential races, you got to pick your senators and your
Yes.
congressmen.
They're the
ones
ones
that,
that
do the
make
real
your
Right.
laws.
day-to-day work.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
And
how many of my
nobody-
friends will get that voter thing in the mail and they just go like,
Who the fuck is
president?
this?
The
Vice-
224-page booklet
And
that
then-
makes you think, really, am I really going to read this?
Yeah,
So it's
and
like
then you
kinda
just start
distur-
you start filling
Right.
in the blanks.
Right.
That's what they want you to do,
They
man.
just do it ever so blindly.
All right, bro. What do I do when it's over, man?
Replacements on this way.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was nice to meet you. Take care.
Ah,
We got to
All
roll
right,
soon,
Jamie.
too,
Good
to
to
this
see you. Good to
event
see you.
that
Yes.
just started 2 minutes ago.
do you guys want to hear about something,
You're
some
welcome.
neat little event
Enjoy.
tonight?
We're going on a
cool.
field
What's
trip.
going on?
I would love to tell you.
Going on a field trip.
Tonight, thank you very much. Tonight is they're doing a For Love to a Stranger, and I know it sounds like a pornographic movie, but it is not. I promise you. This is a great thing. or as it's called Cafe, or as Armando says, Cafe. Cafe. It's going on. They're doing kind of like an art exhibit, and they're going to be bidding on art pieces, right? And a lot of the proceeds are going to go to help out the homeless and people less fortunate, like food and clothes and stuff like that. And again, another great cause here in Sacramento, man. Here in the City of Trees, man.
I like it.
You know, so yeah, people need to eat, man, especially the homeless. And that's why, like, I just fucking love Sean, dude.
Yes.
I just love him, dude.
It was great.
He'll be there.
It was great when he walked out of the jail because he had no idea what was going on. And to be able to tell him, you know, I got you out, like you get to fight it from the outside.
Right.
And he was just like,
he was
so
in a bubble.
happy and so grateful. It was just, yeah.
And you know, when I see the news footage on TV, where you see Sean Thompson sitting there in the courtroom wearing the orange, I mean, they fucking criminaled him up.
Yeah.
They could
made it
not-
look real bad.
Let me tell you, I worked for the media for a year and a half. They will specifically spin shit, and they will have a whole range of different types of files. They will
Angles.
specifically
Yeah.
pick certain ones to write a certain story.
Yeah,
It's all skewed.
It's all
I could not.
entertainment.
The man that I saw on the news in that footage in the courtroom is not the same guy as he presents himself.
That's why I am so important. Sorry, I'm going to
Yes.
pat myself on the back.
Please do.
Because
Yeah, girl.
if you are outside of jail, they look at you completely different.
Right.
And so if I can help someone get out of jail to legally and rightfully, all they do when you're in that orange jumpsuit is you're a number. Here's your next court date.
Right.
Here's your next court date. Here, sign this, take this deal. And then next thing you know, you're
They're
on
just
the
trying
hook.
to process you
Yeah,
in.
and it's like, get
Sad.
out. If you can get out, get
Get out,
out. But a lot of people can't afford it. It is a lot of money.
Right.
Which also scares me because they're trying to get rid of bail bonds. Because they're saying it is not fair for the poorer community because they cannot afford to bail out. Whether they're innocent or guilty, they're sitting in there regardless. They don't have the money. And so they do have a point. I agree. Like, you're right.
But
just
if they
look-
did that, nobody could fucking get out.
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
they're
who
already
keeps-
crowded anyway?
Who keeps
Yeah.
10
No,
grand
because-
in the bank account?
Well,
I
what-
fucking don't.
Well, no, what they're going to do is just OR him, put him out, and the county is going to be responsible for him, and they're going to be on probation. Well, here's the thing is, the bail bonds companies also pay the courts a lot of money because we do lose people. Like I said, I'm 2 months away from paying the court 40 grand. $40,000,
Wow.
one person.
So you
all
gotta
these
go
bail-
find him.
Well, I know where he is. That's not the problem. He just happens to be in a country I can't reach him.
Oh, he knew where to go.
Oh, damn.
Anywhere in the United States, I will touch you.
So, but you
sorry.
can't
Ever
go
so
to another
gently.
country
Ever so gently.
and grab
I
him.
will even touch you in Mexico and a couple other places, but this guy went to the one country I can't touch him.
Dang.
Wow, that's
So bail bonds
Shady.
support the community. So if you get rid of bail bonds companies because the poor people can't bail out, the county loses a lot of money. So
you gotta trick him.
yeah,
You gotta trick. You gotta trick that guy. Get him
Trick
come
him?
back. Yeah, fuck
Oh.
yeah, dude. Trick him.
Send him the Publishers Clearinghouse. Tell
Yeah,
him you won.
that's right.
shit.
Tell me you won that
Back
shit.
to
Good,
collect
man.
it.
Do you want me to do it? I'll call him. Hey, good morning. Guess what? You just won the Publishers Clearinghouse. That's right. You and your family are gonna be flying to Disney World. It's gonna be fucking great. I'll do that for you.
All expenses paid.
Yeah, whatever you need me to do. Get him back here.
God, I wish. Oh, I wish.
40
Yes.
grand. Fuck you, dude. Get
For
your ass
real.
back here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Oh
talked
my
to him a couple
gosh.
times.
Hey,
It
we
is what
know
it is,
people.
but that's part of the game.
That is stress right there. I couldn't imagine that kind of stress.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Every single dollar I own is up for grabs.
Wow.
But, that's part of the game. It's
Here, but
who
you're going to
wins.
need some of Maybe you need this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously,
bless-
take
bless
that.
her heart.
Just
Yeah.
look
Give
at
me a
it.
piece.
What would you guys suggest for good stress relief?
Bless
Yes,
her heart.
please.
A dab.
Sex.
The dab?
Dab.
Yeah.
Dabs. Okay. So
I concur.
sex, yes. Sex works every
Sex.
time.
Yes.
Dab,
All three.
I am a functioning pothead.
Sex after a dab?
I can wake up in
Sativa.
the morning, smoke.
Sex
but
during
the
a
problem
dab.
is the dab fucks me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
I
It
can't
gets
hang
me,
either.
I can't
It's too
Sativa
much.
function.
dabs.
Yeah.
Done
Yes.
for the day.
I get lost with the GPS on dab.
On dab?
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear that they're trying to change the way that they classify cannabis now from indica, sativa, and hybrid to cannabinoids and terpene profiles instead.
Yeah, why are they trying to make it extra science to confuse
To
everybody?
regulate it.
No, they're it's actually they found it's a more finesse, way to present it to people because it's more detailed, and so you can tell people exactly how
the breakdown
Ter-
is.
And I'm
terpene
great.
profile
I'm
will
great
affect
for
you,
that, and I think that's great. But here's the thing: I think the average stoner doesn't fucking know what that shit is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You'd
Like,
You'd be surprised how
it's-
smart some stoners are.
You'd
I
be
understand-
surprised
no,
how
I
much are very
understand that.
uneducated.
Yes.
Yeah.
they
I
don't
understand
care.
that, but I'm telling you right now, we're in it to win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We fucking there's people that we fucking love cannabis. You know what I mean? It's like we love
It's
it.
a passion.
But
It's a
there's some
culture.
people that's like, yeah, I like to smoke a joint before I go to bed every now and then. You know,
Well, fuck them.
I got stress, but I think more people are like that
This is for the
than like
terpenes.
us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like people just don't know. It's kind of like
A lot of people like to smoke for the flavor, and so this is kind of a way to break it down based on flavors.
Yeah.
And so they're saying, hey, if you want to taste, piney, whatever
Yeah.
effects, that's the terpene profile.
Yeah,
you want.
we've
Right.
actually over at Canapa, we've actually done a lot of work in our lab because we're coming out with our entire vape line, and we're playing a lot with different terpene profiles and really making that the name. But honestly, I think that whole thing comes from the fact that it's become such a clinical industry now. Like people are really trying to push
Yeah.
the medicinal side, and
So you
the
gotta
more-
use,
the
like,
more they sound
science
like
words,
medicine,
terpenes,
the more it legitimizes
profiles.
That need, right?
Limonene.
Limonene, exactly.
Do you remember where you were the first time you heard terpene profile and you're like, what? What the fuck
I
are you
remember
talking
the first
about?
time I heard twerp,
Ooh,
and I
this
was like,
is
quit
weed.
calling me a fucking twerp, bro.
Yeah. What's twerpy? No, it's terpy, man. What?
Twerk? What?
Yeah.
Booty?
Yeah. So that's it. So what is that going to be like an industry standard thing that they're trying to do?
There was I just saw something posted today by Vernon Phillips. He's an extractor, and it's looking to be the national standard because it's going to be legal soon. And
Right.
They have to have a way to clinically, medically profile and classify everything.
I think what I was kind of trying to get at earlier was that like here in California, it's a big part of our culture.
Right.
It's a big part of the money that the state makes. A lot of the economy revolves around medical cannabis. But for other parts of the country, the United States, a joint is a joint and a bud is a bud. You know what I mean? So when you you go and tell them like, is it terpy, man? They're like, is it what the fuck are you what?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They don't know.
Terpy
like-
in California relates to like
Even-
loud on the East Coast.
Yeah, like even but like even concentrates, like you go someplace and they're like, what the fuck is that, Play-Doh?
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? They have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
or you go
this
back
shit
east and they
blows
got,
their
like,
mind
black
out the
tar.
water. Like
Oh,
they've never
yeah.
even,
Right.
it's like, yeah. So I mean, I think that's why packaging's so important. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, look at this,
That's where
bro.
you want to spend most of your money.
Look what
is
I
on
got.
packaging
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
America's all about branding and image.
It is,
Yes.
and that's
No?
why.
Marketing
That's
and
why when I get some of
consumerism.
your guys' chocolate, I get super excited because I know not only does this packaging look kick ass, but the chocolate is fucking dope in there, dude. It's really good
Thank
chocolate.
There's a
you,
sense of
thank
comfort
you.
there.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting.
Yep.
You guys
Quality
have
product.
you guys have the extra ingredient. And
Love.
love. That's right.
Magic.
Yep.
Yeah,
Love and
a lot of
Oh,
magic.
magic is thrown
There's
in there
magic
too.
in it too.
Don't forget
Magic
sex.
and love.
Don't forget sex and dabs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad you brought that up because I want to know what your guys' opinion on this. When I eat an edible, it's night time, right? Though I hear a lot of people tell me, like, dude, that edible I ate, bro. Me and my lady got it on like Donkey Kong. I hear from a lot of people that edibles are a major aphrodisiac.
Oh,
Yeah.
Weed in general
Yes.
is
Yeah.
an aphrodisiac.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
makes your body all
absolutely.
tingly and feel
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Makes
seen
you
all the
happy.
new edibles that are out there?
And you
that are
call
supposed to
yourself a
be-
smoker?
Right.
It's such.
Yes, I do
scam.
actually.
Shame on you.
So when you smoke, you want to go to sleep most of the time.
No, not when I smoke. When I eat an edible.
Oh,
When I eat an edible,
Okay,
it's
okay.
fucking good night.
Okay.
Same thing with dabs.
Well, you're
like-
not supposed to eat the whole fucking thing.
but you know, when you got these guys bringing you shit that's so good,
You
it's
can't
hard
stop
to.
eating
See, that's
it.
the problem with edibles is if they're really good,
Yeah.
you'll fucking
can't
keep
stop.
eating them.
And then when it doesn't taste like cannabis, you're just like, oh shit.
Okay,
Yes.
so, let me
Yes.
tell you.
Yes.
So let me tell you a story. Okay,
We
so
had
I
to
had a
warn
couple.
people.
I had a couple of barbecue chicken sandwiches, and I hadn't eaten all day. Okay, and it was at a sesh, and it was double medicated. Okay, and I thought I could handle it. but I hadn't eaten all day, so I was so fucking hungry. So I went up and I'm like, yeah, I'll take 2, man. I'm fucking hungry. And I ate 1, and it was fire. It was so good. And so I destroyed the second one. Dude,
Yeah.
I was stuck in a chair for 4 fucking hours.
Blow dart right in the neck.
Dude, it was,
Gone.
I couldn't move. I kept trying to get up and walk back out to the sesh
Yeah.
from my office. I kept having to go back and sit down. It was horrible.
I love when the edible first starts hitting because I feel it in my legs first. That's the first
Yep.
spot
Kinda
that it
creeps
hits.
all the way
Yeah,
up.
yeah. It's like, ooh, I feel something in my legs. I'm slowly sitting down.
Mine kind of like emanates from my stomach and goes from both ways.
Yeah?
I don't know. Like I noticed that with my edible high.
Yes.
I got a funny little edible story.
Okay.
To share. So, our CEO at our company,
Oh, shit.
he medicates infrequently because he can't hang.
He's
right?
got
And
shit to do.
and he has
Yes,
lots of
he
shit
has
to
a
do.
lot of
Right.
shit to do.
But he has to try every batch to make sure it's good quality, right? So one day he grabs a cherry cordial and I grab a cherry cordial and we both pop it in our mouth, we chew it up, and we don't know that either one of us has done this, right? And I couldn't be medicated the rest of the day, so I taste it, tastes great, you can't taste the cannabis, fantastic, move on with the batch. I spit it out, threw it away, move on with my day. About 30 minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck? I spit that shit out. And I realized I had a meeting scheduled with him within like the next 30 minutes, and I'm like, I am gone right now.
You absorbed it through your mouth.
And I'm sitting in
right?
my office. Yeah, I absorbed it because it went all in on my tongue and everything. So I go into his office. We're sitting at the table, and I'm trying so hard to hold it together. I'm like in my head. I'm like, it's okay. Just breathe, drink water. You know.
Right.
And I'm talking to him, and he's just looking at me, and I'm like, paranoid, right? Super paranoid. And he's staring at me, and he's staring at me, and he's just like doing one of these, and I'm thinking to myself, what's wrong with me? And he goes, you know, I have to stop this meeting. And I'm like, oh God. And he goes, I ate a cherry cordial earlier, and I cannot focus on a damn thing you are saying. And I'm like,
I thought he was going to be like, you got chocolate all over your face.
Those are the best meetings.
It's like, oh,
It
we're both
works,
just gonna
thumbs
call
up.
it a day.
Yeah.
it was good.
This one gets a check mark.
Yep.
Sell that.
I had one of those.
See you
Those are really
tomorrow.
good.
And
Thank
Booger
you.
has a day
Thank
like
you.
that
It popped
every
like a
day of his
truffle.
life.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
When I see Booger in the morning and we're sitting in our office and he reaches for an edible and I look at him and I go, don't, dude, don't. And he goes like this. He goes, well, why, bro?
Aw, so cute like that.
But why? I know he tries to do like this little teddy bear thing. But why, bro?
Give you the look in the eyes.
Bro. And I go, because you're going to be more fucking useless today. And he goes, oh, bro.
Why you gotta do me like that?
And then he'll look at me, and then he'll be like, fuck it, I don't care, bro. I'm going to eat anyway. But then he tries to get me to eat it. And here's the thing. I love a good edible, but I got shit to do today. Let's
can't
eat
function?
it for dessert tonight,
Right.
and let's have sweet, awesome dreams, right? But he'll sometimes get me to do it. And whenever he gets me to do it before a show, I fucking hate it because I'll be doing an interview and it'll be like, this will be the interview, like, yeah, so how's it going? And all of a sudden I'm like, I'm like listening to them talk, and then
You that
like-
dumpfounded look.
yeah,
your jaw
if you
drops.
guys go back, for those who are watching, if you guys go back, you can probably figure out which show it was that I ate the edible. I know it's kind of a
Don't you
daunting
eat an
task.
edible on every show?
No, he does.
I try to.
He does. But man,
It's one of my
I was,
goals.
I was just so fucking lit
Yeah.
that I literally had no thoughts. No thoughts. Usually I have a million thoughts floating around my head.
It's nice to put it on pause every once in a while.
Yeah, but not while you're trying to do a show. That's the worst possible time ever to do
And
it.
you're just like, oh wait, I'm doing shit.
I'm the direct
It's
opposite.
more fun.
I have to smoke a lot of weed
To
in
get
order
talkative?
in order to keep
Get out
my
there in the world.
talkative self from over talking. Because normally I'm like bouncing off the walls, and so I have to smoke to come down to like a normal level where I'm not bouncing off the
Right?
walls.
Didn't you tell me that like sativa brings you down?
Yeah, so
That's
sativa,
fucking weird.
Interesting.
It's fucking weird, yeah. But I figured out why. I have really, really bad ADHD, and so like I'm bouncing
Yeah.
off the walls all the time. I can juggle 15 things at the same time in my head. If I smoke a sativa, it fucking kills all that, and it just dead. And so I'll literally be sitting up straight, and as soon as it kicks in, I will boom. I'm
Wow.
out. Yeah.
See,
Whereas
with me,
indicas,
My
like,
buddy Joe's like that.
indicas do that if I smoke a lot of indica. But I've noticed more recently that the sativas, if I smoke a real strong, good sativa, boom, I'm out cold. Like the Gorilla Glue fatties,
That's a
Yeah.
good strain.
those fucking knock me out every time.
yeah, I find that I just don't. The sativa, man, just I don't like feeling my heart like it's gonna pop out of my chest. I fucking
It's
hate
good
that.
for
love
before
it,
you
dude.
work out. Before you work
too.
out, if you smoke
I'm a big
sativa
fan.
before you work
I
out,
would
bro.
get
amped, man.
I want exploding heart.
yeah.
I like to just get up and go.
I know
no,
Booker
no,
loves
no,
it, and I
fucking
have to ask him.
McDonald's.
I have to ask
You
Booker
keep
all the
eating
time.
McDonald's, your heart will explode.
I'm like, dude, is that sativa? Because I'll like roll a joint. He's like, come on, burn it, bro. And I'm like, is it sativa? And he's like,
Sure.
"Oh, it's
Totally.
it's good,
It's
bro.
whatever you want.
You like it, bro. You like it.
Fire.
And then, of course, when he won't answer me straight out, I know he's fucking lying because he
Yeah.
knows I won't smoke it if it's sativa. I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, I got some indica in the car.
I noticed I've been driving faster. I'm like NASCAR.
Yeah.
No, you don't
What
need to be
traffic?
brought up.
Yeah.
He needs to be brought down. Like this dude started drinking what is it, cold brew
Cold
coffee?
brew, Starbucks cold brew.
I call it. He calls
I'm
it.
all about that.
He calls it cold brew. I call it fuck you, dude. Don't drink that shit. He drives like a fucking maniac when he's on the
Dude,
cold brew
one
coffee.
sip.
I don't
Have you
think
had
it's
cold
the
brew?
coffee.
Anybody here had cold brew
I
before?
love
I
it.
haven't.
I love
Yes.
it. Yeah.
That's a game changer.
Oh,
I can't have coffee
changes
at
my
all.
world.
Dude,
I love it.
It took me 2 weeks to even finish one. Like I would take
They're
a
so
couple
strong.
sips and I'm gone.
Yeah.
One day you had three. He told me he's like, I'm like, what? I didn't know what was wrong with him. I was like, something's wrong with you, dude. And he's like, what? He's like driving all crazy. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, are you on crack? Well, what the fuck happened?
Took some speed.
What is wrong with you? You're acting weird. He's like, I'm not acting weird. Why am I acting weird? He's all hostile and shit. You know, and then
Cold brew angry.
and then I realized like why is Booker? He's being a dick. Booker's never a dick, but he gets this sort of like that sarcasm that you do when you're really amped up on coffee.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that. And it's the cold brew. It's the fuck you coffee that you
I'm
drink.
not used to it yet. I'm working on. I'm training my body.
No. He likes to drink weird shit. Like what's the other stuff?
Kombucha.
Kombucha. What?
But only on tap.
That shit's fucking nasty.
Yeah. What is that? Kombucha?
It's fermented mushroom
It's
beer.
called kombucha.
What?
dummy.
What?
Yeah,
Nope.
you can
Nope.
buy-
What?
Yeah, I only drink the stuff at Whole Foods that's on
Wait
tap.
a minute. Hold on.
Or Nugget.
Rewind a second.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
You-
You lost me at mushroom.
You tried to get me to drink a fucking mushroom beer? Is it hallucinogenic?
No,
Then why the
Oh,
fuck
what the
would I
fuck?
eat that
Yeah.
shit?
because it's good for you.
Fuck that.
It's healthy.
Like how?
No.
No.
I'm
Mushrooms are superfoods.
Right?
They
yeah,
are.
that's right.
They're
How-
good. That's good
Super
bacteria.
gross,
But
It's
how
good
can that
bacteria.
taste good?
Now I don't like the bottled stuff, but the stuff
gotta be
on
the fresh
tap,
grown.
the tap stuff is off the hook.
Okay.
Do you
highly
guys
recommend it.
Do you guys think they'll ever pass medicinal mushrooms? Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
actually, no,
Yeah.
they actually started
Oh,
to
yeah.
approve it a
Yeah?
little bit more for study and research, as to
My boy
for
is
microdosing for
yeah, my
depression
boy is like
anxiety.
a fucking shaman, and he basically educated me on mushrooms, and they're just like the weed plant, bro.
Seriously,
Like,
it
Yeah.
is. You
There's
can
all
microdose the
kinds of
hell out of
Except they're really
mushrooms.
gross.
Okay, so
Just
I'm,
like
I'm glad
weed,
you
but
said
weed.
that. I'm glad you said that because here's I'm gonna give you the.
why do you have some?
No, I don't have it. No, I
Do you need
I
some?
don't have any mushrooms.
Always.
But I can tell you,
I love going on
a
journeys.
friend told me this. So here's a tip when eating mushrooms.
Just the
You ready?
Vitamin C.
Just the tip.
Oh no, vitamin C will amp it up.
I thought that's just
Sunny
LSD. I thought that's
D, bro.
LSD.
Yeah.
Sunny D.
Is that true? I thought that was just
No.
with acid.
So what
Dude, I
happens
drank a
is-
whole jug of Sunny
Yeah.
D, bro, and I could pull my fingers, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
So
dude?
it'll
It was-
amplify your trip, but it'll make it last a little bit shorter. So it's a lot of a faster hitting
That's why
high.
you eat more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
true.
Okay. You got shit to do. Drink some Sunny D.
Yep.
Trip harder and faster.
Pretty much.
But I'll tell you what. The best way to eat mushrooms because I mean here's the thing. People like to trip. They don't like to eat shrooms because it tastes fucking weird.
Milkshake.
But if you take salt and vinegar potato chips.
Cheetos, bro.
Oh, is that your method?
Fucking
Che-
fire Cheetos, dog.
Oh, fire Cheetos would probably work too.
Not gonna.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar potato chips, and you can't fucking tell the difference between the texture
So-
and everything. It's just
Or
fucking.
blend them up in a fucking smoothie,
Boom.
bro.
Yeah.
No,
Like
okay.
A milkshake
So
smoothie?
when
Yeah.
I was a younger lad, you know, kids, you shouldn't eat hallucinogenic mushrooms till your brain's done developed, and you know whatever. I don't recommend it for
Disclaimer.
you. But for everybody else, yes, a nice disclaimer. It sucked. That was a shitty disclaimer. Anyway, when I was when I was in high school,
My kids would listen.
we would get shrooms, right? First of all, we ate way too many shrooms than we needed to be eating. Like, eating an eighth of mushrooms is a bad fucking idea. Okay, eat a couple
If you're a
calves.
rookie.
Call it. Dude, yeah, well, dude, we're fucking in high school. We don't know anything. So we ate like fucking whole eighths of mushrooms, but this is how we did it. We went to KFC. And we would grind them up in a grinder and then put it in the mashed potatoes at KFC. Let me tell you something. To this day, I cannot fucking smell KFC mashed potatoes. I will fucking start my.
It's making
Your
my
brain
So how
stomach
did that
turn.
help?
It
How
was-
did that help? Did that help?
Dude,
It worked
I mean,
for me. Mushroom gravy.
Oh yeah, that was with
Yeah.
you. Okay, because we
Lots,
weren't in high
lots
school.
of gravy. Lots of gravy. Yeah.
Okay. The very first time I did it, I was at my it was my high school graduation actually, and James and I were
Sober
there.
grad night,
Right,
I'm
sober
sure.
grad night. It was sober grad night. No, there was a McDonald's right next to the place that we were going to, the Country Club Lanes over off of Watt. So
Oh yeah,
we went to
black
Super
light.
fancy.
I remember that. The black light,
Bruh.
fucking bowling.
Hell yeah.
I used to
Galactic.
trip all the
Aw,
time to
yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
Right? Totally.
Actually, I think we sold mushrooms there too.
The bowling alley.
Yeah, bro.
I go there-
probably sold them to.
Fuck yeah, I go there all the time, dude.
Right, but no, literally, I put it on a burger. It was like I had one fat cap, and it was connected to the stem, so it was gonna fuck me up. I weighed it out. It was 2.7 just by itself. I threw it on a Big Mac and ate it.
What
and didn't
color
even
was
taste
it though? What color was it?
It was a gold cap and blue stem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good shit.
Good shit.
Very good shit.
I can tell you the best mushroom story ever. Like, well, it might not be the best one ever, but it's pretty fucking amazing. It's pretty funny. I have to change the people because they're real life people. So I knew a guy who was going out with this girl, and she and him ate mushrooms. And yes, I knew this guy, right? And they ate mushrooms together.
My story's next.
Okay, so they're sitting in his bedroom eating mushrooms, and she starts fucking acting really weird, right? And so the dude was like, this guy was like, dude, what the fuck's fucking acting weird for? Like, I get it, we're on mushrooms, but you're being really fucking weird. Like, pacing back and forth. like a fucking crazy person, right? And so dude was like, what the fuck? I'm getting a bad trip now, dude. I don't like this. I don't like this. And she's walking around the room going, Sandy Beaches, Sandy Beaches, Sandy Beaches, Sandy Beaches, Sandy Beaches, Sandy Beaches. And he's like, what the fuck is you talking about, man?
Oh my God.
Right? So he starts getting maybe a little bit too loud. And then all of a sudden,
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
That's when it's all bad. When the outside world comes in.
Oh,
the door opens up and it's his dad. This guy who I don't even know. It was his dad. And he's like, the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck are you doing? And the guy's eyes were like nickels, right?
Yeah.
And his dad looks at him. His dad looks at me. I mean, looks at him, and he's like, what have you kids been doing? Right? And just then, he looks over at the girl, and she just pisses right there all over the floor. I'm talking
fear.
like, you know the sound of like if you
Fucking
take a
rook
cup of
status.
water and you just start pouring it on the carpet. That shit was happening in real life, right?
Oh man.
And he looks up and he goes, oh my gosh, she's peeing. Right?
Oh my
And so
God.
the guy who wasn't me was like, oh my God, she's dying. Right? She's fucking dying.
Oh my god.
And so the dad was like, what did you take? And he's like, full bag of these, right? And he throws, and there was one mushroom left, and it was so vicious and scary that nobody wanted to eat that fucker because it was so big, as big as this box right here, right? And so he fucking grabs it out of the hand of the guy, and then he goes downstairs. He's like, I'll be back, right? And dude was like, holy fuck, dude, he's gonna get killed by the parent, and the girl's gonna die right there on the floor. That's what he's thinking,
tripping
right?
out downstairs.
Yeah, he's fucking tripping, dude. Right? And so next thing you know, like, another knock at the door. The door opens up,
Some good
and he's standing there with like a bunch of papers and shit. And he's like, "Here's your mushroom report, sir."
What?
All like very childlike with like childlike qualities, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he hands him a glass of milk, and he goes, "Give this to her. She'll be asleep in like 5 minutes, and then you're good to go." Right? And I'm like, and he's like, Sure, drink this. Next thing you know, Sandy Beach out like a light. But that dude has never seen anyone pee on mushrooms in front of someone's dad ever. Amazing.
man.
So the lesson of the story is, kids,
Drink milk.
Yeah, drink milk.
the moral of the story is consume responsibly, and you don't need to eat an eighth of mushrooms. It's crazy. The house was so big. I mean, the guy remembers walking in going like, this place is so big. When I'm a big person, I want a big house like this. It was epic. That was when Booger was walking around Booger was walking around that guy's house looking for treasure. Remember that? Yeah.
Mine's a little bit more epic than that.
More epic than the girl peeing in front of the dad on his floor.
It's not as disgusting as that.
Yeah.
So me and my boy, we had showed up to this club here in Sac. It was the Rage back in the day.
Oh, I remember that.
The Rage nightclub. Okay, now
18 to dip, 21 to sip.
Oh, Lord.
And we showed up at like fucking, I think it was like 1 o'clock, you know? And so we were walking in right when it was closing, and these two hot chicks come walking out, and they're, you know, hammered, and they're like, you boys are coming home with us. And we're like, okay. And so we leave with them because they were hot.
Wait, and you're a young lad? You're young?
I was 18, he was 19, yeah, something like that.
Oh, wow.
And fucking, so we leave, and we go back to their house, and me and him had never done mushrooms before. Okay. So they popped our cherry.
Oh.
And they gave us both an eighth of mushrooms each.
And you ate the whole eighth each?
We each had an eighth.
Oh,
yeah.
well, fuck. Yeah, you're having a good night.
So, dude, we go back to their house and, like...
watched it melt.
Bro. So, no, actually, him and her went in their room, and me and her went in this room, and, bro, 8 hours, every position imaginable. Yeah,
wow.
I can definitely vouch
Tripping?
for psychedelics and sex.
Were there,
yeah.
that's intense, man. 'Cause on an eighth of shrooms,
that's the
like
whole
you're,
fucking point.
You're
like,
like,
you start
I fucked
tripping.
a dragon, bro. I was
Dude.
fucking a dragon.
But in reality, it was like 3 minutes of missionary, and everybody was out.
No. This was, dude. It was nuts. It was nuts.
Got
him. It was 8 hours.
Yes.
8 hours of my boy in the other room with his girl, and me in the room with
They
her.
probably flipped through the pages
All
of the
kinds
Kama
of shit.
Sutra.
8 hours?
8 hours.
So you fucked a dragon for
It was
8
a
hours.
really good
Pretty
dream.
much.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Holy shit.
And it felt like that after too.
Oh,
It was
wow.
horrible. I don't recommend going that long.
I've had a lot of good.
Little chafe.
tad bit. And the fact that she had a tongue ring did not help.
Oh.
Take that shit
Little,
out.
little chafing action. It's fucking dragon's
But yeah,
forked
dude,
tongue.
I never looked at sex the same way again after that.
I
Like,
bet.
Yeah, it was crazy. Wow. I've never done that again since. either.
One time when me and Booger were in Hawaii, we went to go see the movie Shrek, right? And
Lord.
Shrek, for me, was fucking yellow, and I was laughing so hard because I knew Shrek wasn't. Yeah, I knew his fucker was green. I knew it. I was like, that guy's green, but he's yellow right now, man. And so when we got out of the theater, I thought everyone was like, look at Bud, man, look how fucked up he is, right? And I was just like, oh my God. And so I just ran away from Booger and ran away from everybody and realized that I was lost and had no idea where anybody, because I just had to get outside, right? So once I get outside, there's nobody there. And next thing I know, I see this car pull up. And it was my buddy, Captain Paul. And he goes, get in the fucking car. And I'm like, okay. I didn't even go to the movies with him. I just got in the car, right? And he's got his kid in the back seat. And I'm tripping balls, man. And so I'm just like, okay, you know that when you're tripping, you're like, okay,
right,
act
act cool.
completely,
Act
act cool,
right,
act
right.
cool.
Never
act
goes
completely
well.
normal. And so like, I'm just sitting there like this, trying not to laugh. And I go, don't look at his kid. And of course I fucking look over. I look at her. I was like, I wonder, does she know I'm tripping? And so I look over at her, and she's giving me this look right here. Is the camera on me? Is the camera right there? Which camera is it?
Do that one.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. There it is. She's looking at me like this.
She had that stank face.
She's,
Like
yes,
this
total
guy.
stank face. She's like, dude,
what the
you
fuck
are.
is going on?
What is wrong with you?
My dad's
Right
friends
now.
are crazy.
Yeah. Dude, a lot of dumb stuff we did. Like one time I went to a movie. I used to like to go to movies when I was tripping. I went to go see the I don't even remember what movie it was, but the movie theater was right next to a cemetery. That's not a good time.
Right.
And so we walked outside, and all of a sudden it's like fucking rock garden. And you're like, fuck. I'm gonna die one day. What the fuck are you thinking about that for when you're tripping? And you're like, fuck, I'm gonna be dead. Fuck, and you look over at Booger and you're like, one day Booger's gonna be dead too. We're gonna be dead together. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, the worst. Yeah. That's why microdosing is fucking. Back to microdosing.
Yeah,
Holy shit,
Microdosing.
Stoners bring it full circle.
Yes.
It always happens. It never
Just
fails.
an hour.
No matter how big of a loop, it
Yeah.
will always come full circle.
But microdosing, I do believe, has a medical benefit because I've
Yes.
done it and I've gone like, holy shit, like I didn't trip balls. I wasn't even really tripping, but like I was tripping before I took this in the sense of like I'm in a panic attack. You know what I mean? Take a little microdose,
And
all of a
much
sudden I was like,
healthier than pills.
yeah, and I was like, wow, I feel like
Natural
I feel
and
normal.
antidepressant.
Yeah.
Earlier this year, like I actually microdosed for a solid 2-3 months. My buddy has his own grow where he makes his own shiitake mushrooms and magic mushrooms, and I literally microdosed for 2-3 months because I was battling with depression. It helps.
Yep.
Fuck big pharma.
Better than
Right.
Xanax.
Say.
Right.
I cannot.
really-
I can't do Xanax.
Pills kill.
Can't do
The
Xanax.
only visual
all
effect that I
pills.
got from microdosing was like going from SD to HD.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I
Pretty
mean?
much.
I was like,
Sharper
oh, look,
image.
my eyes are 4K right now. Look at the colors are so much more vivid.
Vibrant shadows
Yes.
are
Talking
so
to
much
me.
darker. Look at the contrast on the
Yeah.
shadows.
But if you take
cheese
but
waving at
it's
me.
amazing that if you take a tiny amount of mushrooms, you feel great and you feel focused and you feel like like happy and just like good, right?
It's like the edge is taken off.
Yeah, it's like if you feel fucked up before you take it and then you feel normal, like that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But when you take an eighth of mushrooms, you think you're gonna fucking die, man. In fact, you don't think you're gonna die. You know
You
that
know
one
it.
day it's gonna happen, and you think about it, and it's fucked up.
So, funny story with shrooms. My buddy took an eighth, and we were all tripping on 4th of July. There was probably like 8 to 10 of us. My buddy,
Yeah.
who we got him from, he had such a bad trip. He said he died 3 separate times that night.
Oh my god.
He said he felt like he died. It got so bad, like we had to take his ass home because he was over here trying to gnaw on my buddy's arm, like out of nowhere. Like it was bad.
But see,
call
now
him an
here's the
Uber.
thing.
Yeah, for real.
I've
Uber didn't exist then, unfortunately.
I've come to notice though that if you give someone, if someone takes mushrooms, right, or any kind of hallucinogen, and they're kind of off already,
Yeah,
All
It's-
bad.
You gotta have a good state of
It'll
mind.
bring it out.
yeah,
All
you
or
have
at least
to.
a
bad.
stable one.
Hey,
That's
one of
why I
my
don't
one of
take
my
shrooms.
old friends, one of my old friends did that, and he was not. He shouldn't have, and he spent the whole night crying to me about all of his issues that had happened as a kid, by his
Right.
dad, all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking-
It's
it got
an
to a
eye-opener.
point. It got to a point of where we had to lock him in a room. And just walk away from him because he wouldn't listen to nobody, nothing. He was blowing snot bubbles, crying so much.
Right, but at the same
You had to
time,
get it out.
but yeah, but that,
it is
It was
hard to
something
get
that
it
released
out.
for
Yes.
him. It was on his
Yeah.
mind. He had to get it out.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, maybe it's a good thing because
Yeah.
that's
Never
something
gave
that
him
maybe
mushrooms again.
Probably a good thing.
I could
but
see
he
that
needed
being
it.
He
helpful
needed it.
in like a therapy session or
Yes.
something. Like I've heard of people back in the day that they were taking MDMA for couples therapy. I think that's
Yeah.
fucking brilliant, dude.
Yeah, it's like 6 months worth of couple. It's therapy between two people, really. It's like 6 months of. If you ever do that with somebody, it's like doing 6 months of cognitive therapy with that person.
Yeah.
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 That's cool.
Oh, there's so many great things that should be legalized out there that, I don't know, just my opinion, but like I sure would like to have a couples therapy session on some MDMA, some real shit.
Molly.
Molly.
Never tried it.
And the sensory deprivation downstairs.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
that'd
I've
be fun.
wanted to try that.
You
Like,
gotta check it out,
MBA
dude.
and sensory deprivation.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's intense,
With
dude.
mushrooms, they call that candy flipping.
Oh
Yes.
We don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, no, we don't know anything about that.
Hey, aren't we actually going on 2 field trips tonight?
Yes,
I almost
we-
forgot about
yes.
the other
Oh
thing.
yeah, so let me
I
real
may be
quick hit
tagging
this.
along too.
I would love it if you tagged along. Oh, you're tagging along?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys can
Hey,
all
fuck
fucking
you.
tag
Yep,
along.
Everyone's
said that.
invited.
I wasn't looking. All I can hear is in my headphones. So I didn't quite know where that came from. So yeah, first stop tonight is going to be the For Love to a Stranger. This definitely sounds like a porno, but it's not. It is an event. It's an art event. We're going to be they're going to be showing an art exhibit. They're going to be auctioning off some pieces, and it goes to benefit Cafe, who help out a lot of the less fortunate with food and clothing and stuff like that. So make sure you guys definitely come check this out.
I think Sean's going to be there.
Can we
too.
switch
the
to this
address?
camera so we can show the the address on here? Let's see. It's 1008 2nd Street. and it's going down. It's already started at 5:45. It kicked off, and it's going to go till 9 o'clock tonight. And then
From there, we're going to this thing right here.
what thing?
That thing?
Orbits.
The Orbit Show.
Yeah.
Orbits.
Shout
see
out
all
to
the homies.
Shout out to Weed All Star, my boy. We're gonna be out there tonight, having a good time, taking some dabs, looking at-
Smoking up all your fucking weed.
Yeah.
Canapa will be there eventually. We will get in the event.
Dude.
We've been meaning to get into that.
Roll with us,
There's
man.
a good vibe there.
To be honest,
we
Yeah.
know, we
to
know
be honest,
people.
I'm already missing my brother's graduation party right now.
Oh.
I gotta go do that, and then it's my birthday weekend this weekend, so I'm leaving to go
happy
to town
birthday!
tomorrow. It's not till next week, but I gotta
You
do
need to
something
load
on the
up on
weekend.
terps,
Yeah,
bro.
we Libras like a week-long birthday celebration.
We gotta take some time. and just
We'll make a
wind
big
down.
deal for the whole entire week.
Definitely.
Okay, so if you happen to be listening out there, or watching out there, and you have a really wild and fucking crazy birthday weekend, and you get into some trouble with the law, you're gonna want to call our friend here. Tell them what they do.
Naughty girls. Hey, I brought you guys some presents.
Presents for us?
Yeah.
But you've already given us presents.
Some t-shirts. Hey.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
They're nice.
Because it's getting cold out, some sweat.
Snap. Hooking it up.
You know what? We are going to be displaying these on our on the table for the next few shows because we didn't get them to the very end. We could have had them on the table all this time.
Maybe I'll wear this to the.
Put it on.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, that
wear
is
it tonight, it's gonna be
awesome.
nice
And then if
cold
you get
out.
too high and you get arrested, all you have to do is look in the mirror and you remember who to call.
There you go. Wear that out when you're partying. That way, if you get too tipsy and you can't remember what the fuck, that's right there.
Yep.
Anybody need a bail bondsman? Give her a call. 916-382-4008.
Yes. And
You
I
got a
got to tell
website,
you
too?
again.
You got a
Yes,
website?
it's My Naughty Girls. KNOTTY.
Hey.
And I got to
And
tell
do
you.
No,
What?
no, it's bail bonds.
Did you make this the graphic? Is that a state behind there?
So that's
It's
the
like a-
California.
It's like a brass knuckle. It looks
knuckles.
like. Yeah, that's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
Clever.
This is cool.
I especially like the whip. It's not too bad.
So I don't know. For people in Sacramento, DJ
And the truth
J2,
comes out.
All the little naughty statements that have been made in this whole show. All the sexual references.
I don't listen to it anymore. I'm over it. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of propositions from the jail.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, is this naughty?
Yeah.
I've been naughty.
Yeah, they're
Oh, I
like
bet you
call the
have.
naughty girl.
You have.
I've been so
I
naughty.
got some handcuffs with your name
your
on it.
operator one
Now
day.
pay me.
That is
girls.
great.
There we
That is
go.
great. Well, I got to tell you, thank you so much for bailing Sean Thompson
Yeah,
out of jail
course.
because
Thank you for having me.
let me tell you
I'm
that-
glad he came on your show. I know you guys.
I
are
am so glad he
excited.
came on the show because here's the thing, I'm going to be friends with him probably for life
Sweet.
because he's just a good soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you think he's a dick for throwing a pie in the mayor's face, well, okay, that's your opinion, but I know the guy now and he's fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. No, it's okay.
He's
I
just
mean,
raising
we all have our
awareness,
opinions, and
is
I
all.
get it. But he's a very nice guy, and he just he really believes in something, and shit gets done when sometimes this country, if we didn't throw a bunch of tea into the fucking water, we wouldn't be here right now. We'd be fucking hello governor. You know what I mean? That would be us. We'd still be drinking tea as our number one fucking drink.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Our teeth would be all fucked up. But it's not because we threw that shit in the water.
We took a stand.
That's right.
America.
Sometimes you gotta throw tea in the
Fuck
water.
America.
Make America great
Sometimes
again,
you gotta
right? As
shove a
Donald
pie in the
Trump
mayor's
says.
face.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta do shit like that. You know what I mean? Because he went to about. Let me tell you something. If I went to that many fucking city council meetings and got nothing done, I'd throw a pie in that
You know
fucker's
what's
face
the best
too.
part? Bailed out. What did he do? Showed up at the next city council meeting.
Right?
Hello.
Yes.
I'm back,
That's
bitch.
pretty tight.
And
Yes.
then went to the Budman and Booger show.
Yes.
Yep. and he partied with us yesterday at
Did
the
he really?
SNR Best of Sac.
Yeah.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
was fun. Everyone's taking his picture and
Nice.
getting his autograph,
him.
and they were very happy to see him there.
Good.
He got a warm welcome.
It's good, man, because he's like you said earlier, like he was in this bubble. He throws the pie in the mayor's face, goes into the jail, and just has no idea what's happening
And
on
no
the
one
outside.
called me. No one called me to say, hey, I need to get him out. Can you help me out? No one called me.
Right.
I literally went to the jail and posted his bond because I knew he had to get out. And I knew he deserved to get out. And I knew it was bullshit that he even had a bail from the beginning. And you know what happened when he showed up to court out of custody? The judge says, bond exonerated, you're out on your own recognizance. No more bond.
Wow.
Awesome.
He's good.
Cool.
Yay!
He still has his case,
See?
but there's no more bail. We're all good. You know what I mean? So it felt good.
Well, I hope everything works out for him, but
Yes.
and even more importantly, I hope things get better for the homeless people here in Sacramento,
real.
Yeah.
because you know.
I think we got like 50 buses full of homeless people on their way to the that thing tomorrow, the ribbon cutting, the opening of the stadium tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna dump off like 500 homeless people there to party, celebrate.
No, what they're really gonna do is they're gonna dump them in Stockton like they've been doing. So
Yeah, I've heard about that. You know,
Stockton's-
it's like.
I wonder whose idea that was. Isn't that terrible? How could that be happening?
Are you serious, bro? How can that? We're talking about corrupt government, right?
The United States, right?
Anonymous?
Where you
Where you at? We need you.
I don't know about you, but I fucking love America.
Oh yeah,
Everything about it.
Hallelujah, America.
it's the people that make the country,
That's
not
right.
the government.
That's right.
Right.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time to go on some field trips.
It is. We got to go to this. We got to go to the what the fuck is it called again? It's such a weird name. I mean, I love it, but for love to a stranger, it's like okay.
I got some more stops for you.
And I'm all about that, but then I look at this chick. Just like I don't know if I want to hit that stranger.
It's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, it's a little. But you know what? But in all seriousness, it is. I'm just fucking around. But this is a serious thing. Like, please come out. And if you guys want some really kick-ass art, dude, some of the art that's gonna be featured there is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have money to buy art, but if y'all do, come on down
For a good cause.
and hook me up with some bread. And
You guys want to do some shout outs before we
Yeah.
please do.
We actually have some events for you guys to tag along to
Yep.
if
Yeah.
you can come see us. So this Saturday, actually tomorrow rather,
Yep.
we're going to be hosting a demo event down in Santa Cruz. Myself and our other rep, Brandon. We'll be there from 12 to 4, Patient Appreciation Day at the Cookie Company, 381 if I'm not mistaken.
831.
831, my
Yep,
fault.
Cookie Co. 831.
And then also upcoming in the next week, we are going to be doing a demo up at All Natural Ink up in El Dorado Hills from, I believe, 11 to 2. And then right
On
here in
Friday.
Sacramento on Thursday. Oh, wait.
No,
When's
that's Friday.
That's
and then
Friday.
Saturday, we're going to be
Saturday.
at 1841 El Camino.
here in Sacramento.
How does a demo
much.
work exactly?
Free stuff.
Yeah, you get all kinds of freebies. Canapa really hooks it up. Anytime you buy one of the Canapa brand products, we give you a free full-size unit for free. And did you get the free?
She said full-size
Full-size
Free.
unit free.
And then also we have some email sign-up stuff. If you sign up with us, we
Yep.
give you some more free stuff.
Oh, I love it.
We like to take
It's
care
my
of our
favorite
patients.
word.
And then
Yes.
every time we do a demo, there's always tasting samples available, so you can try before you buy.
Damn, I need my
So
card.
demo means
So there's that. But
Try
if you
before
want
you buy.
to,
Hell yeah.
we definitely have a very full calendar all over the area. But if
You guys
you want
going
to
to
know
Emerald
more,
Cup?
It's on your
We
website.
are
We
going to Emerald
are,
Cup,
my
actually. It's
man.
on our website. Our website is Canapa, CANAPA, brands.ca. So visit us there. And in case you pick up this lovely little magazine here, Edibles List. Where's
Ooh.
the camera? I'm not sure.
oh snap.
There
We
it
got a
is.
full page ad.
Nice.
Pick up this magazine in your local dispensary and email us. You get a free little goodie.
Show
There
them
is
the
a
cover of the
coupon.
magazine so they know which magazine
Cover
to
of
look
the
for.
magazine.
There you go. All right.
All right, folks.
So
thanks
there you
for
go.
having us.
Oh, thank you for coming by.
Yeah, open door
Always.
policy. You got to come back
Cool. Thank you.
and
And-
hang
and-
out.
And keep being naughty and helping out
yes,
the
please.
naughtier people out there.
I know you got some shout outs.
Yes.
Well, of course, Sean. Without Sean, none of us would be here together.
That's
so
right.
I appreciate him, but definitely everybody that supports me at my job. I also work a couple jobs, and I got to give a shout out to Jan over at Amazon. And yeah, so my website is My Naughty Girls, so it's spelled MYKNOTTY Girls. Follow me on Instagram, and If you be naughty, you get to call me.
Out of
I get to bail you out.
Out of curiosity, when you hand someone a business card, they look at the name of the website. Do they think that it's like porn related?
Yeah, most of the time people are like, "What is that?"
And then you
Or-
throw them in a chokehold and tell them to fuck off. Right? I love it. I love it.
Or no, there's a stigmatism. Oh, bail bonds. I don't need bail bonds. I'm not a criminal. Okay.
Yeah, okay, tell me
Just
that.
let me know.
Yeah, eventually
I'll
you're
hear
gonna
from you.
need me. Yeah.
You
So
know somebody.
and it helps to know someone that can post your bond, because all you got to do is make that one phone call. Hey, Marilyn. Yes, this is Sean. I've pied the mayor again.
Right.
Don't worry, I got you, bro.
Well,
And you're out. It's
that's
that easy.
fantastic.
So.
Well,
thanks for
thank you
having
so
me.
much,
Awesome.
and thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you for helping us out and introducing us to him,
Yeah,
because
for sure.
he's become a friend for life now. He's super
Great.
cool. We
Can
love
I come
him.
back
Yep. And
sometime?
when we get,
Absolutely.
open door policy. Come back
Sweet.
anytime. And also, if we get a little setup at the events, I'd like you to be there too.
Oh yes, for
Hand out
sure.
some
I'd
cards.
love to.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Anthony, shout out.
Shout out to mushrooms, sex, dabs,
I like your style.
beautiful women, of course.
Medicine that's cured, right? Cured all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No uncured meds.
Are you
right?
kidding me? In this day and age, people step your fucking game up.
Yeah.
I know.
If it don't
No
burn white,
preemies. No preemies.
It ain't right.
it ain't right.
You got a shout out, bud?
Oh yeah. It's a damn shame when you see some weed and you're like, damn, that looks like some fire. Oh, it don't smell like nothing. It smells like nothing. It smells like it
Yeah, it just kind of crumbles.
it smells like a piece of paper. This paper smells better than that weed. What the fuck? Yeah, please cure your shit.
Yes.
It's all about the cure.
I want to give a shout out to Danny. It's a cool story how you guys met. We'll have to tell that another time.
Yes, I have
But,
to come back for that. Can we bring Danny?
Yeah, well, let's bring him for the
Okay.
story.
Yes.
That's cool because he called and said, "Hey, you got to come meet me at for breakfast right now." And I was just around the corner,
It's
and he
perfect.
hooked us up, and everything happened. So,
Everything
you guys
happens
have
for a
like
reason.
kombucha shakes and shit.
yeah.
We'll have to invite Danny.
Yeah,
and we'll
so-
have to definitely tell that story
Yep.
because that's epic.
Big
All
shout
right.
out to Danny D.
Well,
And
of
also,
course-
we got to give out that solar website because we're trying to make a bunch of money.
A
What was it
bunch?
again?
How about just a little
solar,
bit? I'll take a
solar-
little
Just
at this
put it
point.
out there.
The solarguyenergy.com or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't have it written down.
You guys should probably get
The-
that written down if
I
you
know,
want
right?
some money.
Solar-
Yeah, dumbass.
Maybe you want to
This
get
is
it
part
right.
of the job.
Booger
saying.
brings shit up all the time that he has nothing to back it up. So he brings it up and then
So
just.
I was supposed to talk about this,
I was
but
supposed to talk about this, but I don't remember, so forget it.
So when you think of Budman and Booger, think solar. How's that sound? For now.
SolarKingEnergy.com.
There it is.
Fucking congratulations! I memorized it. You fucking dummy. So yeah, if you're into the ag market, if you grow, help Budman and Booger Show grow and get some fucking solar through SolarKingEnergy.com
There it is.
and tell them Budman and Booger sent you. Okay. All right, I got some fucking edibles to eat,
Did you eat some already?
and no,
not yet.
and I got
Yes.
I got some edibles to eat, and I got some weed to smoke because it's Friday.
It's Friday.
You got a job and you got shit to
That's
do.
right. I ain't got a job. I
Yep.
don't.
Yep. You picked up your last check from the radio station today. That's scary.
Yeah.
Did you watch the video where the guy goes off the cliff?
Oh, the Steve Harvey video
Yeah.
to inspire me some
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, there's some friends here. I want them to watch that video too.
Well, Booger, just looking at you is inspiration enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I look at him and I say, well, it can't be that fucking bad.
Hey, I made it. I made it this far. It's been a minute.
Yeah. If Booger can survive, fuck it. I know I can.
Me and Booger, me and Booger can tell you some stories.
I bet.
Oh, we got stories. We met at the phone app store. We got some stories.
The
from that
phone
spot.
app store.
phone app
That's a
store.
great way to describe that place. The phone app store.
Phone app store. All right, you guys, have a safe weekend. We're gonna see you out there at the